Merhaba from BA. This is a Rorschach Turkey update from the 4th of June, 2024. A quick summary of what's going down in Turkey. On Sunday the 2nd, a building in Istanbul's Küçükçekmece district collapsed, killing 1 and injuring 9. The deceased was a Turkmenistan national, and a mother and her baby are in critical condition. Mehmet Ozhazeki, the Environment, Urbanization, and Climate Change Minister, reported that the 36-year-old building had illegal additions and used sea sand, compromising its structure. The police detained the building owner and the owner of the restaurant on the ground floor of the building. Inspections confirmed non-compliance with architectural standards, and neighbors said the building owner had refused urban renewal. The collapse once again raised concerns about Istanbul's infrastructure amid fears of the big Istanbul earthquake, which is expected to measure over 7.0 on the Richter scale. Minister Ozhazeki estimated 600,000 flats could collapse, emphasizing the city's unpreparedness for a major quake. Moving on to elections, the Supreme Election Council, or YSK, held repeat local elections in 3 districts and 4 towns across Turkey. Voting began at 8 a.m. and ended at 5 p.m., with preliminary results starting to come in after 7 p.m. Results haven't been official, but apparently the ruling Justice and Development Party, or AKP, won 3 mayoral seats. The Republican People's Party, or CHP, got 2, and the Democracy and People's Equality Party and Nationalist Movement Party won 1 each. Ahmet Yener, YSK's chairman, stated that there were no issues during the elections. On that note about elections, on Monday the 3rd, Turkish police detained Mehmet Sidik Akish, the pro-Kurdish Democracy and People's Equality Party mayor of Hakkari province. The Interior Ministry stated that they believed Akish had a high-level role with the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, which Turkey deems a terrorist organization. The ministry added that it appointed a trustee mayor in Akish's place. This comes only 2 months after Akish won local elections. Looking at past municipal elections, Turkey has almost consistently detained and removed pro-Kurdish mayors, accusing them of terrorism and replacing them with state officials. This move caused nationwide backlash. On Tuesday the 4th, many people gathered in different cities to protest against trustee mayors and demand that the government respected the people's will, that is, the election results. Every now and then, we get some good economic news. Following efforts to combat illegal financial flows, Turkey is set to be removed from the gray list of a financial monitoring organization, potentially boosting its economy. The Paris-based Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, noted significant progress during a recent visit, suggesting Turkey may be delisted on the 28th of June at the FATF's meeting in Singapore. This change could attract capital to Turkey and develop an economy comparable to Saudi Arabia's. For removal, Turkey needs substantial support from FATF members, with any dissent potentially keeping it on the list. Moving on, the Turkish Constitutional Court, or AYM, revoked a regulation allowing the president to appoint university rectors, deeming it unconstitutional. The AYM ruled that rector appointments cannot be made via decree and granted a 1-year grace period for a new legal framework. Current rectors appointed by decree can remain in their positions. However, future appointments will require a new law. Last week, we talked about stray dogs, and here's what President Erdogan said on the matter. On Wednesday, the 29th of May, he stated there are around 4 million stray dogs in the country, and they pose a growing rabies threat, with over 400,000 rabies risk incidents reported in 2023. He also added that some countries have begun warning tourists about the risk of rabies in Turkey. He also said dogs also make the streets unsafe for pedestrians, as there are tons of dog attack reports every week coming from all over the country. The Ministry of Agriculture is working on a comprehensive solution, including establishing dog shelters in areas that don't have them and promoting adoption campaigns. Animal lovers are encouraged to adopt more animals from shelters to address the issue collaboratively. Recall that in 2004, Turkey enacted an animal protection law, elevating animals from property to beings. Speaking at a meeting hosted by Interior Minister Ali Yerlikaj, Ozazeki launched the Seas Belong to the People project in response to public complaints about illegal establishments and the privatization of beaches that make it hard for people to find a good spot to enjoy the coast. Ozazeki emphasized the government's commitment to ensuring public access to the seas. The initiative aims to enforce constitutional responsibilities, remove illegal structures along the coast, and ensure public benefit. Ozazeki highlighted the importance of collaboration between government and citizens, introducing a hotline for reporting encroachments. He assured that the goal is not to hinder tourism, but to eliminate illegal structures and maintain lawful coastal tourism activities. Onto some environmental news. On Friday the 30th, Acar Ünlü, the mayor of Marmaris, conducted a surprise inspection at the controversial hotel and shopping mall project, the Sinpaş Marmaris Kizilbuk project, ordering an immediate halt to construction activities. The project started 30 years ago and still hasn't been completed because it changed hands many times and due to the mayor's intervention. It overlooks the beautiful coast of İkmalar. The project is built in a forest with a national park status. This forbids any kind of construction in the area, but despite this, the company used detonators and cut down trees, damaging the national park because of rising protests. Back in 2021, the government issued a ban on the construction, and the company halted the project. However, recent reports reveal ongoing work, prompting the mayor's intervention. With the help of municipal officers, Ünlü inspected the entire site and confirmed illegal construction activities. He emphasized that the construction must stop and left municipal teams on site to ensure compliance. Let's see what the parliament is up to. On Thursday, 30th of May, the Turkish parliament passed a bill prohibiting Turkish armed forces personnel from sharing content about their identities on social media. According to the bill, they are only to share their identities, duties, or activities with Defense Ministry authorization, and violators will face disciplinary punishment. The Turkish Armed Forces stated the ban is to protect national security and personnel reputation. Multiple incidents of personnel sharing sensitive information on social media prompted this measure. Along with this bill, the parliament also removed a provision barring retired military personnel from making public comments about the country's affairs. The bill still needs presidential approval. The Minister of Labor and Social Security announced an initiative to provide financial support for working mothers. Through this initiative, the ministry aims to help new mothers stay in formal employment by addressing childcare responsibilities. The ministry further added that to cover childcare expenses, it will give mothers who reside in Izmir, Istanbul, and Ankara €325 or $350 monthly for 1 year. The application started on Monday the 3rd via e-Devlet. The ministry will pick a total of 7,000 women. And to wrap up this edition, the Transport and Infrastructure Minister announced that Turksat 6A, the country's first domestically produced communication satellite, has completed its construction and testing phases and is now being packaged for shipment to its launching address. The satellite will be sent to Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida on Tuesday, the 4th of June. The minister highlighted that Turksat 6A is ready for launch, with final preparations underway, and it is expected to be sent into space in July. And that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us. We've prepared a super short survey so you can help us improve the show and make it even better. Find the link in the show notes. We know you might be doing your grocery shopping, buried in a pile of laundry, or wondering what on earth show notes even are. but go to the episode's description to find the link. It won't take you more than 2 minutes to fill the survey out. Your feedback helps us keep the updates coming your way. Thank you. Hoşça kalın.